Hey guys, we're coming to you today from LA Mood Comics and Games, and we're going to be chatting with writer, director, and actor Tyler Parr. Tyler, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on getting your film Dragonfly into Cannes this year. That's quite an accomplishment. Can you tell us a little bit about the experience, what it was like for you at Cannes, and how you got your film into the festival?
Yeah, it was a wild experience, completely unexpected. A lot of the Toronto film festivals, a lot of the sort of local national film festivals, I was just firing it out there, and then I sort of humming and hawing about Cannes and, should I do it? And I was like, I'm just going to do it. Like, what have I got to lose?
Yeah.
Applied, literally forgot about it, applied to school and was up north. And this was, I don't know how much long after, months after. And I was in a coffee shop and I was just checking my email and boom, it was like, you have been officially selected. Your film, Dragonfly, has been officially selected. And I remember I just stood up in this, and there was one other lady in the coffee shop, and she just kind of looked over, and I was like, I just stood up, and then I had to read it again, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh,
it was almost a laugh of disbelief. Is this for, and I had to keep reading it. Is this just sort of like a, hey, thanks for applying?
Yeah.
I just couldn't stop laughing, and she just kind of kept looking at me. So that's how I found out. And then I didn't tell anybody for 2 weeks.
Not even the lady in the coffee shop?
No, nobody. I just packed up my stuff and left. I was like, hey, see you later. And I just couldn't tell anybody because I didn't know whether or not this was really going to happen,
right.
Whether I'd get another email or whether it was a mistake. I don't know. And they kept sending me emails about, prepare for this and when you arrive and da-da-da. So that was amazing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the build-up and the anticipation was incredible. The actual experience there was epic. I mean, it was epic.
Can you tell our viewers actually what Dragonfly is about?
What Dragonfly is about? I consider this film to be an art house film. I wrote it with no dialogue. There's absolutely no dialogue in the film. Okay. I wanted the music and the cinematography and the physical action of the character to tell the story. Mm-hmm. And it's an interpretive film. It's a day in the life of a character named Jacob. And when he wakes up and he starts to ready himself for the day to go out into the sort of urban hustle and bustle, mm-hmm. He slowly ages, very, very slowly. It's almost hard to really tell. And by the time he gets outside, he's like a full old man. Now but he's not like crouched over old man. It's almost very subtle. I've only had a few people really notice that he's old. But that's the interpretation. Is this how the rest of the world sees him? Or is this his own perception of himself when he gets outside?
A lot of people probably recognize you from your acting in film and on stage. Mm-hmm. Was this your first venture into directing?
Yes. This was my first. Yeah, this is the first film that I directed, the first film that I wrote, first film that I produced. But obviously not the first film I performed in.
And it got into Cannes. That's incredible.
I still can't believe it.
So what were some of the challenges that you faced being on the other side of the camera for a change?
Well, just the sheer work volume of getting a film up and going. It took me a year and 10 days from beginning to end. And by end, I mean post-production done. It's packaged. It's in its DVD, ready to go.
Right. What are you currently working on? What's next for you?
I'm performing in a film in Toronto this coming weekend. And I'm planning on starting my next film, sort of the pre-production, just getting down sort of my bubble ideas onto paper for my next short film, which I don't really know. I've got a few ideas, but it's sort of, I got to sort of throw a dart at one of them and see what happens. So.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to us today, Tyler. It was fantastic to meet you.
Yes, thank you.